welcome to Neptune, Nolan. Peaceful Moments. Here, I want to talk about self improvement type stuff. For this one specifically, just going out and doing stuff. I watched another podcast, the ZurkieShow, great guy, and like one of the first ones I watched was about like just going and doing stuff. He was like, go make more memories. And like that one I took deep personally. Like I'm always one for already going out and doing stuff and just hanging out with my friends. But like the way he was talking about it, I was like, man, I just need to say yes all the time. Cause like I don't want to be 30 and talk to my kids and being like, yeah, I just stayed inside all the time, you know. Valorant was really calling my name. Rocket League was calling my name. I just sat there and played video games all the time. That sounds boring. Like that sounds terrible, truthfully. So like just go and he said create more lore is how he put it. And like although that isn't exactly how I would put it, that's not exact like but I agree. Like I'm here, I'm making this podcast just to like go and do stuff. Just like have fun. Doing whatever you want. Just going out and hanging out with your friends. Those times where they're like, you want to go to movies? And I'm like, yeah. Like, I don't care for the movie we're watching, but just going out and hanging out with your friends, creating times, memories that you'll remember instead of sitting in your room, scrolling mindlessly, just going and being a better, like, person. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot to go out there and just go say, yeah. Like, I mean, sometimes they're inviting you to do stuff that you don't necessarily want to do, but like, you just gotta say yes. Like, you might end up like enjoying this thing so much that you thought you did not, you wouldn't like at all. My best friend, known him since I was preschool, invited me to go deep sea fishing. I did not want to go deep sea fishing, like at all. I just was not feeling it. My mom was like, just go. Like, you'll end up having a great time. I'm like, I know you will. Just go. And I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I just don't feel it. I got up. She made me go. And like, unforgettable memories. I remember watching the fish below the boat, catching a bunch of my own. It was so much fun. So much fun. The dude we were talking to had a Chicago accent. We were in Jacksonville specifically. And like, so he was talking about taking all the players deep sea fishing. He said he didn't get to do travel lawns because he was out buying it. He didn't get a house yet or something like that. But like all of the like that's now a core memory I have. And like if you don't just go out and say yes and do stuff, then you won't have those. Like my best friend, same friend, invited me to go to Legoland. This time I was like, yeah, yeah. Not just because it was Legoland, but because I wanted to hang out with them. Like you just have to be okay saying yes to random stuff. You want to walk around Walmart? Yeah, I got nothing to do. Like not even just to go hang out or like go walk around Walmart. I don't care for walking around Walmart, but I want to hang out with my friends. Like me and like friends I wasn't even super close with. We were just walking around Walmart, just running around Walmart. And like now that's one of those memories I know I'll take with me. It's just one of those things where you just have to keep saying yes to stuff. Just keep just you want to go to this? Yeah, I'm done. When's the time? I mean, I'm not saying like if you hang out with your family and like doing stuff like that, like family time, take away from that. But like I'm saying, get out of your room instead of just like scrolling, sit on TikTok scrolling. Close the app. Just get off. Like go outside, and like I've struggled with it too. I had to get myself to get up and go, but I got there. Like I got there. Now I'm like I'm the one trying to get my friends to help and get out, trying to get one of my friends just whenever we can to hang out. Cause like I'm 18 now. I'm 18 and like I'm in my senior year. I'm telling them I'm like I don't know how often we're gonna do this. Cause I'm gonna be the friend that's gonna go off to wherever. Like I ain't gonna stay home. And like a lot of my friends are gonna stay local and like they're gonna have more times, but I'm telling them I'm telling y'all I'm not gonna be here for that much longer. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and like I want to hang out with y'all. So like, you know, you want to go bowling? Like, yeah, I'd just be saying yes to the most random stuff. My friend, partially because it was a birthday, but like he was inviting me to go ice skating. Never in my life have I gone ice skating before. Guess what? I pulled up. I fell a lot, but I had a blast. Ended up playing hockey by the end of it. Like, you just gotta keep saying yes to stuff. Now, again, if it's gonna put you in harm's way and like take away from family, stuff like that, I ain't saying do that. Don't do that. But like, if you just watching YouTube, some video that you may not remember in like 2 hours, then just get off and go make those memories. You don't like, you don't want your, young adult, teen, you know, child life out there scrolling on your phone. You don't want to. You don't want that, especially if you at my age where we ain't got responsibilities yet, but like have the ability to go places. You know what I'm saying? Like I can drive myself to the movies. I can go to the mall and stuff like that. But like I don't have a 9 to 5. Like I'm at that point in my life where I can go and just hang out and I don't have to worry about my parent being over my shoulder. Cause they trust me. That's another thing is that like me and my parents are super close. They know what I'm doing. They know I ain't gonna go like do stuff I shouldn't be. Like we're super close. We got that dynamic. So like when I'm like, hey, I'm going to Walmart, they're just like, what are you doing at Walmart? I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, all right. And but so like it's stuff like that where you're just like hanging out with the people you love and you know you're gonna miss whenever you go away. Cause I know personally I'm probably am. Like I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna stay super local. And I love my friends. I'm just trying to go out and do stuff. Again, like just make your memories. Make them like in 20 years, I want you to look back at your camera roll and be like, oh my god, I forgot we did that. That's crazy. Like those times where I'm like, I'm scrolling through my camera roll from a year ago and I'm like, wow, I forgot about that. That's so funny. I have a friend, like he was on his skateboard. He was on a skateboard in like Hobby Lobby or something. I don't even know. And like I was just looked at it. I was like, oh shoot, that was funny, but we ain't hang out in a while. I look, missed him. Like that, that stuff like that. Instead of like being on TikTok, like what I'm saying. I think social media has done so much for our lives. Like it's become a massive shift, but we gotta get better at getting off of it. And that go for me, that go for you. Like, you know, it's like you just gotta do stuff. You just gotta do whatever. And like that's what I'm here telling you. That's why I'm making this podcast. That's why I'm talking to the mic. Because you just gotta get out and do new stuff. Just do it for the experience. I'm here making this for my own personal experience, but to expand that experience with everyone else. Like it's a new adventure. Go and find new adventures. Now I'm not saying go jump off a bridge, go skydiving. I understand. I'm afraid of heights. I'm scared of heights. But like random Tuesday, your friend's asking you to go bowling. What's stopping you? Like I get that's money, but like if you are able to do something that is not gonna actively negatively affect you, then like why not? I mean it's gonna be good for you. It's gonna be good for your memories. Some of my favorite memories is just going out there and going doing stuff. I went to a play with one of my friends. I was failing calculus. I did not fail calculus, but like in my mind, I was gonna fail calculus. I was terrified. We got out of the exam, talking to my friend, terrified about the exam. He was fine. He was fine. Had a great grade in class, but he was terrified. And I was like, and I love playing basketball. Favorite thing in the world right now is playing basketball. I play it every day. I go to a certain school, like various stuff, but from 4 to 6 o'clock, 3 to 6 o'clock, I'm playing basketball every day. And like I call him and I can tell he's worried. I can tell he's scared. And I'm like, crap. And I tell my roommate, because again, I live in my high school, long story. I tell my roommate, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go help him. I'll pull up later. And like 30 minutes, 45 minutes later, and we're just in there talking about the test, how we feel, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, he had already invited me to play. And I was not gonna go. I can't lie, I wanted to play basketball so bad. It had been a rough week, but like we were talking about it, and my roommate texts me like, "Oh, you pulling up?" And I'm like, "Nah, fam." And I went to him with this play. Amazing experience. I loved it. It was Elf Junior, and like well, my friends were in it. I had ended up like meeting someone there that I was really cool with. She was dope, and like it was with like three other friends that had come with us. And it was like, now I'm like, I mean, I will probably never forget that. And I was like, but like for the next however long, I won't forget that. That's a core memory right now. And it almost didn't happen. I almost didn't go. I didn't want to go. And like, so you need to just break your natural habits, get out of your comfort zone, and just to go do stuff. And I get that like basketball's my comfort thing. So if I'm upset, that's what I'm gonna go do. But like go just try new stuff. Don't be afraid. That's the biggest thing is don't be afraid. We all get into this like comfort zone of just being like, oh, like, yeah, but I like this. I'm gonna keep doing this. What? But it won't hurt you to try something new at least once and maybe a little bit longer. Just so that way, like, you're not, now. You won't be like, maybe I would have had fun. You know if you would have. And oftentimes, if you're with your friends, you're gonna enjoy it. I mean, maybe not the activity, but you're at least gonna enjoy hanging out with your friends. Look, it ain't always sunshine and rainbows, but I bet you that like oftentimes you're gonna enjoy what you do. So like, just go and try new stuff. Just do stuff. Just do stuff. Like it'll be good for you. Anyways, salute. Neptune Square. It's gonna be over.